1st, 2009. It's a special day. You want to know why? No, not because we had to set our clocks back. But today marks the 20th anniversary for Queen Latifah's first album, All Hail the Queen. 20 years, can you believe it? It came out November 1st, 1989. That's crazy. So basically, what I'm doing is I want to salute the Queen, or hail the Queen, I guess, and just share my Queen Latifah story and why I think she's so dope. I think the first time I became aware of Queen Latifah was I was in the single digits. I'm not going to give away my age, but I was in elementary school in the single digits, and my sister was into hip hop. She was into like De La Soul and Queen Latifah and the whole native tongues thing. So pretty much hearing her play her music around the house is how I became aware of it. But how I made it my own was at the time I had started taking tap dancing, right? And I was in my second year of tap dance, and the way my dance school worked was when you were a newbie, they put you in a newbie class. And then if you showed improved in that class, the next year you came back, they'd move you up. So I started out in the Muppets. That was the name of the class. It's called the Muppets. And then the next year I came back, they put me in the Starlights, and I was so excited. Like if you made it to the Starlights, that meant you were super fly, because the class was harder, but the teacher was really dope. She was young, she was cool, because the dance school overall was like really traditional, really into traditional moves, traditional tap, traditional dances. But she was very edgy, very gritty, and she was just really sassy. So her music was on point. It wasn't like the typical Duke Ellington, jazz, Birdland type stuff. And I remember one of the things that she would play was Coming to My House. Don't make me wait, coming to my house. So that was like when we would come in and have to warm up. That was one of the songs that I'd be playing. And, we were like little girls. And so we'd be dancing around the class, like trying to vogue, and we'd be like, give me body, when she would, when she would play it. So I think that's when I really made Queen Latifah my own. And then, of course, she dropped Ladies First. That was dope message. And eventually Living Single came out. And I remember at that time I had already known that I wanted to be a journalist, because I wanted to be a journalist from a very young age. And like my classmates, we used to always talk about Living Single, and they were always telling me like, yeah, you're Khadijah. And I was like, yeah, I am Khadijah. Yeah, I would be Khadijah when I grow up, So here I am, I'm a journalist, and it's just very funny to me. But I think Queen Latifah's impact on hip hop it's just, she definitely was needed. There were women before her, but when she came around, like, she just totally changed the style. She rocked a Nefertiti crown. She was pretty. She was fly. She could spit. She just represented a lot of things that people wanted to be. She was the around the way girl, but she broke out of that. She was always rapping and singing. So people are like, oh, why is she only singing now? She was always rapping and singing. I guess, now she's just grown up a little bit. She's transitioned, but she's still dope. But her impact on hip hop was necessary. It's very important, because I think there are a lot of little girls who looked up to her. I looked up to her, and she definitely had a role in the woman I became today. And not just me, but there's tons of women out there who were positively affected, and hopefully there's still little girls out there who see her and feel the same way about her that I do and other women do. So that said, all I want to say is all hail the Queen. We love you. And any woman out there who is seeing this video and feels some kind of way, in a good way, submit your video to me. Try to keep it as brief as possible. But if you submit your video to me telling me your Queen Latifah story, when was the first time you heard All Hail the Queen? Or when was the first time you became aware of Queen Latifah? Send me that video, share your thoughts, share your story, and I'll post it. GangStarrGirl@gmail.com. Hit me up. Looking forward Peace.
Hello, I'm Queen Latifah, how you doing? I hope that you're with this, I hope that you're willing. I want to introduce you to a platform Mama gave birth to the soul children.